Hi, this is Resilient Kent Lau. Now, what I show you is that uh, a data that I collected or like received from the Malaysia of Health Health of Malaysia or Department of Health Malaysia. So that this data was collected as at yesterday, 8th of December, but today the date is 9 9 of 12. Okay, so let's see, is there a increase. I stay in Selangor state, so now it's 46 state new case is the 46. So I have received the data set from as you can see here, it's until 7. Yeah, so now I will right click and refresh, see if I can get. Oh yes, there is. So there is an additional 28 cases. So these are accumulated, as you can see here. So let's go to here. It's also 7. Then right click, refresh, and there's an 8. So now this data set are retrieved from uh, this from from the GitHub, and you can get it from something COVID-19. Yeah, correct now. So if you go to this website and you go all the way down, it will tells you that these are the open data from GitHub, and you basically can get the data set from here. So it is 6 hours ago they have already updated as of 8, and that's why I can get the data set here. Okay, so now then let's see here. So these are 7. So now I trying to do a VLOOKUP between both of them, like a VLOOKUP, and as in the Power Query is called the merge query. So you should see that now it's adding here. So 28 items. So where does the 28 come from? It all come from, well, surprisingly, it said their base cases. The sum of this is, yeah, it's a 28 cases. But oh yeah, here. So you add all together 28 cases. So these are the data set. Yeah. So now, of course, you do look at this. That is very hard to understand. So we created a pivot table just to help that. So refresh it. As you can see that in December, yesterday was 66 earlier. You plus is 28 case. So one more moment. Let's see here. I think it's just accumulated of all the December case. I think it's right here until here, and until the very end. Control Shift Down key. The sum is 321. Oh yeah, correct. 321 is correct because it's all state. So just fill it. 321 is right there. See. So if you look at just Selangor itself, it's 52. Yeah. So because you just take all the cases of Selangor only. Okay. Yeah. But it's if you do the filtering on Selangor itself, then you add it up just for December alone. it will be 52. This is what it means, 52. So of course you don't need that. You just need to check, or if you're in Sarawak, then you have 12 cases. So 12 cases, how does it comprise of? Well, the data here uh, is all retrieved from the MO hash. The thing is that it still may not be comprised, but some of the data cannot be captured. But we know that how many people die, then they really definitely can know that one. There was must be no, but how many full vaccine, how many partial vaccine, how many is arm vaccines is 165. So if you get to know this, then you see that uh, uh, in Selangor, arm vaccine is 11, and partial vaccine is 0. Full vaccine is still 18. And I mean, overall itself is that full vaccine does not mean that unvaccinated one will have more higher rate than this. So if you want to further analyze, is that out of these, how many of them are for of certain age, then you can actually go to that age. There's another this thing here, that age, that you can click on. So do click on the row in order to retrieve this data. So this data will updated every single. There's a lot of this data here. So you can go over here, go back here, go to data set from web, copy this row, copy, goes over here, paste it here, click OK. And then click transform. So let's see what you have. Oh, you have your Klang Valley, you have this thing here. Okay. So there's an age between 0 to 4, 0 to 5. Oh. So it's like where you wish. So this ABS stand for what? We need to find out that. So you can go back here. See whether there's an explanation here. No, actually, not quite. Yeah, so there's this thing here. So there's also some week 24. Okay, I think this is just to study Klang Valley, but if you want to just Johor, Kota, I think you can do that. So that's good. So there's a filter and you have here. So let's just click close and load to a new worksheet. And that is how I retrieve the data from the MOH open dataset. And further on, you can do a merge query and so on. Hey, thanks for watching. And you can see that further detail. Yeah. So let's look at Selangor. Click OK. And oh, Selangor have no date given. They only have week 1, week 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, they don't give you for age wise. They analyze by week. So Selangor. So you can't really we have the weight, but then you want to remove the weight, then what you do is that you go back to this step here, the query, and we kind of like want to remove the bill. So right click, replace the value, replace the bill with something else. Okay, that is this, and then we change it to whole number. Okay, so because there's no date, see that? No date. Okay. Those was capital, I'm not quite sure. Or maybe it's like, okay, let's go and look. Okay, so now what Power Query do is they just trying to refresh it. So without this thing, see now I can see. So up to 24, that could be, if I want to got it correctly, then this will be this date until here. So 0 to here, that's 221. So far Selangor 221 case. And let's look at this keyword Malaysia, just like go on the December 52. So how about adding 2 here? How many? 243. So if you go at the age 221, slightly, because it's not accurate. Of course we don't know what is week 24 means. We aren't into week 24 anyway. Yeah, so as you can see here, and week 24 is also not right, because is it this year or that year? So the data set is not clear. No date, no specific date, so we can't really merge with that. We only know week. Okay, this will not be quite helpful, but generally we know that in Selangor, those age below, there are still a risk, a very high chance risk. If you go here, highlight all these things here, go to home, condition formatting, can click a glance. So you know that seriously at 18 years old, these are the group. And those so-called very strong age group are also affected very much. And what is this PCRC? I also have no idea what is that. But again, you can actually do the same thing from here to here. Highlight them, go home, condition formatting, is this thing here. And you can see that again it's about 18 years old. So the child, those who are in the house but have less through 4H were less affected by COVID, and 5 to 11. Aren't they is it their immune system weaker than the adult? But why is it that they don't infected as like the adult? So that theory doesn't stand, yeah. So something else is beyond the human understanding is happening. Why this age group, not this age group? Half of it, like see 40 to 49. This I mean, it doesn't mean the olds will go first. In fact, a country's most greater workforce, which is here, these are the group that support the young and the old are dying. So there's something behind this. The same goes to here. See that these are the group. These are the group that generate monies. generate income for the small family, and look after the elders, old parents. Yet they are dying. But the good news is that it is reducing. Right? If we can flatten this, it'll be good. As you can see at week 18, I don't know which year is 818. Maybe perhaps I assume that this data are for uh, what do you call that, 2021 alone, because yeah, most likely yes. Okay, so 1 to 24. Wait. Yeah, thank you very much. So there is another way to analyze the data set. You can do the same thing, and let's see if I can change it to other state. Say, yeah, I got friends who infected in Negeri Sembilan, so let's just take a look here. Again, you can highlight that. Excuse me. So in Negeri Sembilan, it's about the same pattern. You see that? Excuse me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. God bless you. God keep you safe. Stay safe.